It's Champions League time, guys. First of all, a shout out. Vincenzo Messina in the comments, Fabio's uncle, and you should be very proud, Vinny, because Fabio is live from a shed that has a fridge. You can't go wrong. You can't get more Italian than that. Kim is in the chat, but he's making his lunch, guys, because it is like 5 o'clock in the morning. Gio has just joined us. Gio, what are you wearing, buddy? Show it off. Show it off, please. What year is that? Look at that. Look at that swag, guys. Look at that swag.
Yo, Vanny was good, man. That set that they came out, Belo Horizonte, like tournament that they played back in Brazil. It's like a preseason match, what they call now. They got the white one, they got the black one, and the red. I finally got pants on the red one. Took a long time getting, but I'm ready, Vinny. I'm ready. I'm working remotely. Thank you to my boss, man. Shout out to her on International Women's Day. You feel me?
Yes, and shout out. I gave a shout out to Sabrina, our first ever Patreon member. Angie, David's wife, Milan Club Philly. Happy International Women's Day to all your moms, your wives, your just every woman. Guys, I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous. By the way, before we talk about the pregame, Gio, did you buy the Ford jersey? Say the truth. You put the order in, didn't you?
Nah. I got the peach one. You feel me? Finally came on. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Presidente for putting in their late works. Finally, that's how dumb Puma is. This is not Vinny. This is not Fabio's word. This is not Stevie P's. This is Giovanni Rigoberto Aguilus's words. Puma, you suck, and you always will suck, bro. And that's it. This is all. This not even. This only got to do with me. That's why I gave my government name out there. So this is about me, Puma. You suck. The season's almost over, and you're gonna release the jersey. You suck.
He gave his government name, guys. I went with Roddy Piper because he was always the underdog. Everybody loved to hate him, right? What do you got? You got Milan Weekly Podcast T-shirt, Davey. I like it. And you know what, guys? Davey said before we went on, he's going to be positive. He's going to be positive. We shall see. Fabio, talk to us. What's going on? Are you working? Are you going to be watching the game live from the shed? Did your wife kick you out? What's going on?
No. This is my birthday celebration. All right,
and happy belated birthday live.
Thank you. It was yesterday. I actually worked. I usually will take the day off, but I said, you know what? I'll save my day for Wednesday.
Hold on. This is a first, guys.
Greetings from Luxembourg.
Guys. We got somebody from Luxembourg. Thank you very much. I think this is the first time that we get somebody from Luxembourg. Awesome. But yes, Fabio, go on.
Today, I'm going to be watching from inside the house. I'm doing double duty. On the tablet, I'm going to be watching the other game, but on the main TV with the loud volume up, it's me and my dog, and we're cheering for Milan the whole day, baby. That's all I give a shit about. I wish I could have went to the city today, but plans changed. But I'm here, boy. Let's go.
Kim, I'm going to mute him because we can hear him making his usangwich. He's making usangwich. He had pulled out some cured meats before coming on. When you come
Shout out to Kim for waking up at 5 a.m. to join us. Unbelievable.
What a trooper. You know what? Because, Gio, you joined a bit later than Davey, we're going to give Davey. Is there some positivity in you right now?
Absolutely fuck off. There's no positivity whatsoever. Nothing. If we come and show what we just showed against Fiorentina,
forget Fiorentina. Forget Fiorentina.
This is a different atmosphere.
Hey, both of you. I don't know. You guys talked. Let me talk now.
I love it.
It's a case of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. The way we played against Atalanta and the way we played against Fiorentina doesn't make sense. We cannot show this inconsistency against the Champions League, especially against Tottenham. I don't care what everyone says about Tottenham, that we beat them 1-0, whatever, this and that. We're playing in their house. They've always played better at their house. We cannot go in half-cocked. We cannot go in the way we went in against Fiorentina. We have to be 110% more than anything we ever done. Because if we even go 10% less than we went against Atalanta, it's done for. We're not going to have any more positivity thinking about it, because if we're out of the Champions League, forget about it. I'm not thinking about anything else because this team's in total shambles. But if we could pull off what we did against Atalanta and continue doing this momentum, then my positivity will be back. But other than that, that's all I got to say.
It's a $20 million game, gentlemen. $20 million on the line.
And you know, I keep
Let's go.
shout outs to Sebastien. Bonjour from Haiti. We got somebody directly from Milan, but nonetheless, we got Kim live from Australia. It's 5:30 in the morning. Is it 4:30 in the morning, Kim? Did you make a sandwich? What'd you make? Un mortadella, un pochi capicolo? What'd you do?
Did sorpresa pastrami with Jarlsberg.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna
And
be
live.
good for lunch, for work. And how are you gonna manage
Yeah.
to work and watch the game at the same time? Are you feeling nervous? How you feeling, buddy?
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit nervous, a bit 50-50, really. But listen, if we lose to Fiorentina, if it means we win, well, I'll forget about the Fiorentina game.
That's
That
what
loss.
Vinny said. If Fiorentina's loss will guarantee a win tonight, would you be
Exactly.
happy about what happened? Let's get it
I'm
today.
a positive kind of guy. I said to everybody, I know it's easier said after the game, but if you had to choose win against Fiorentina, wins against Tottenham, I think everybody would pick Tottenham. Gio, with your flashy jersey, what's you, man? Are you nervous? Are you positive? I know the lineups are not official, but I think we have an idea who's going on. How you feeling, buddy?
Vinny, man, I mean, this is 20 million.
Sorry. South Africa, Gio. We got somebody from South Africa. Maybe he's got the Vuvuzela. Look at it, guys. We siamo internazionali. Gio, sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, man, shout out to the other Haitian person over here, Sebastian. You know, you and Haitian Mike, y'all real ones over here. Y'all the real Zoes out here. If you know, you know. But I just want to say, Vinny, I'm just happy. I think that Leao owes us a game. He's been hot and cold. Giovanni, he called him out. People got butthurt. People went to cry. People say that Gio don't know Calcio. Gio don't know this. Gio don't know that. Well, 10 days rest, baby. Those legs, I know you don't got a girlfriend right now, Leao, so those legs better be rested, like, you know, and stuff like that. But I'm feeling good, Vinny. I think that today this team's going to show out. I think that this 20 million, the club needs it because there's no guarantee of Champions League next year because these Romanistas and Laziales, they're not going anywhere. But today I feel confident. I'm not saying we're going to smash them, but I said we're going to be defensively sound. And if Leao gets a chance on the break, you know, he needs to bury it and stuff like that. The only problem that I have, I don't care about Diaz starting. We already know that that's Pioli's son, like, you know, son outside of marriage and stuff like that. But my only problem is the DHL delivery pack driver. The only reason he's starting is because he scored
FedEx.
No, he's not FedEx no more. He's not FedEx. No.
Come on.
He just scored goals, but he's a liability. He gives up balls in the midfield, so that's the only problem I have. Whatever happens. But we need this win. You know, I've heard a lot. I was on a Twitter space. I know I ran it with Suhil yesterday, and this guy Johnny came in. He was a Spurs fan. He was like, you know, basically with his cock out because you know they're cocks. You know, the bird and stuff like that. And he was saying that they were gonna murder us and stuff in that. And no. We're not getting murdered. We're gonna play defensively sound, and Leao's gonna have that chance, and he's gonna put it in the back of the net. You owe us, Leao.
I like it. You see, we got people taking a break from their Uber side gigs, you know, and we had Trinidad, but Dre Trinidad. We have a couple of guys from Trinidad. We have Rene Cumberbatch. He's known as, you know, Doctor Strange. But you know, I hope everybody around the world is watching today, guys. Supposedly, right? I don't see Kajar in the starting lineup. This is sports media set. Krunic is there. No Benacer. Diaz, Leao, Giroud. Were you guys worried? If it has to be this, Fabio. Kalulu, Chao, Tomori, Messias, Tonali, Krunic, Theo Hernandez, Diaz, Leao, and Giroud. How does that make you feel? Would you have changed anything in there?
Unfortunately, that's our best starting 11 right now. It is. I'm sorry. You can't have no salad for lunch today.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Guys, New Zealand.
Hell
we
yeah.
got somebody watching from New Zealand. Come on, man. We siamo veramente internazionale. Sorry for breaking the. Go ahead.
No, of course. But this is our best starting 11, guys. I can't call for CDK, our $35 million purchase. I can't call for him because I don't trust him. But unfortunately, who else do we have? Pioli doesn't believe in Adley. We're never going to see him. Forget about it, all right?
Could we agree? Sorry to interrupt you, Fabio. Could we agree that Adley, even though he only played 8 minutes, wasn't he fucking good? Didn't he make those two
Fucking
beautiful
good.
passes?
He didn't score no
but
goal. He didn't create no chance.
He assisted.
Not
He did
fucking
make
good.
the.
He
Listen,
assisted.
listen.
He assisted
But
Yeah,
it's
the
Champions
bingo.
League right now. There's no
assistant,
Adley.
not assistant.
Listen,
Hockey
in
assistant.
the
He
80s,
made the pass
showed-
to make the pass, which
he
then
showed
Theo
more
Hernandez
grinta,
scored.
he showed more heart and trading back and forth than CDK did the whole fucking match. I'm sorry. I know Adley has to fight for
Is he
position.
on the
That's why he's.
roster for the game
But
today?
yeah,
No,
he's
he's
not on the
not.
roster. But
He's
come
not.
on, man.
Exactly. It's not even worth a talking point. All I care about is the people who can be on the field right now. It's
I'm
either
sorry, but
Diaz or
Adley
CDK.
should get a bigger chance than he does.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, we'll
Relax.
talk about that on
you know
the
what?
weekend.
You know
All
what,
right,
Davey? You are the one that needs the most fucking therapy. Always with this negativity. You're talking about Adley in the Champions League game. He's not even on the squad.
Well, why?
Fabio.
Because what we have is even better. I'm sorry.
Hey,
but you guys
no,
have been
but
playing a
Krunic
big
You know,
is gonna
I'm
be
gonna mute
starting.
you soon. I'm gonna fucking mute.
Hey,
I'm gonna
come over your
mute
house
you.
and I'll mute myself. Don't worry about it.
By the way, Fabio is joining us now from his other live location. This is this manor that he's been making with his Patreon money. We see where you're spending the money, Fabio. But you know what? Let's look at from India, guys. India. We are internationally. It is exactly 82 minutes away from kickoff. If we need to believe what we need to believe, it is what it is. Davey, I know you're not the most positive guy, but do you believe? That's the question. Do you believe?
I'll always believe in my team. I'll always believe in my team. It's not even a question. No matter how bad we are, how good we are, I'll never trade away from my Milan. I've been with Milan to the greatest of days, and I've been with Milan to the worst of days. I will never, ever leave this club. But like I said, I'm a realist, and when I see something that I don't like, I'm calling it out. Like I said, I'm not going to say I'm like Steve, because Steve doesn't – Steve, when he says something, he says it. He doesn't hold back, and I'm the exact same way. But what I've been seeing lately from the team, ups and downs, is inconsistency, and I can't stand seeing that, because as well as we're playing and where we are in the squad and where we are in the Serie A table and Champions League, it shouldn't. We're not representing Milan. I'm sorry, this is not. I don't know what it is, but I know that we have to go with our best starting 11 no matter what. But we have to give sometimes a chance to these guys, because if something's not, it's like the famous saying: if something's not broken, don't fix it. But something's definitely broken in this team. I don't know where it's going from. We fixed the biggest problem by getting Magnan back. Let's try something else. I would love to see Adley not 8 minutes. I give him.
you want to produce a player that doesn't exist on the team. That's the main thing. We need guys to score goals, and we need a fucking right winger, a proper right winger. Right now, we just plug and play.
Let's see what's going on.
The right winger and the striker has been in our talks for so long.
Giroud just gets clinical. We have nothing to worry about. He's missing chances he needs to make.
Exactly.
He makes them different story. He misses.
I would have liked to see Kajar in the lineup again. This is not official.
But Kajar for me was the best guy on the team against Tottenham, because he didn't make Kane breathe 1 second. So I hope they go with
Peter, fellow Patreon member, he's feeling positive. He's shooting out. He's feeling confident. I like this one. I'm not saying I'm not being positive. I'm a little weary because it is Champions League. Kim, I know Davey always brings us down with the negativity, but talk to me, man.
Where's Husney to at least take that?
Where is Husney? It's been a while. We need to reach out to him. I think he's spending too much money on off-white merchandise. We'll see. By the way,
he got the fourth jersey, and he got the daughter in that drip.
Man. He got the fourth jersey like 2 days after it was released. He's got the money, Husney. He's got the money. Kim, what's your time frame right now? Do you have to leave for work soon? You're gonna be watching from a phone?
So it's 5:41 now. I'll probably leave in a few minutes, but I'll get my bit in as well. Also, Fabio, where is the Madonna anyway? We haven't seen that in a while.
Madonna belongs where it's my mother's. All right, so it's sitting inside her living room area. When I mess with it, my mother will not appreciate it. I have to get my own. I have to get my own.
A lot of people are asking about a Madonna, but
I know I need La Madonna. You're right.
Let's do a turn here. Let's start, Kim. I'm gonna ask you, right? If you look at the starting lineup, if it is to be so, Kalulu, Chao, Tomori, Messias, Tonali, Krunic, Theo Hernandez, Diaz, Leao, and Giroud, who's stepping up for you, buddy?
Well, as everyone's been saying, I would have put Kier in for Tomori. I don't know. I just feel like every time we play the English opposition, Tamori's head's never in the right place for it. So I think that's the one thing I would have made a change to for sure.
Okay, and then I got no problem with that. Yeah, it is coast to coast tonight, guys. So you will get some reactions. I liked how somebody commented on the. You guys should have these group therapy sessions after games, and I said we have podcasts for that. Tonight, 9 p.m., guys, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Is it a 10 p.m. tonight, Fabio and Gino?
9:15 hard start.
9:15, the 9:15 p.m. Eastern time. The thumbnail is already up. We'll see what the reactions will be after this game. Gio, how about you, man? How you feeling? The starting lineup? Would you have changed anything, or is this as good as it's going to be?
You know what, Vinny? I've been saying this like the whole season because this team really been pissing me off the whole season. The fans been going home and away. Okay, we've been selling out the merch. You see all the Milanistas in London right now. We taking over there. You think we getting beat up in London? No, we doing the beating up in London. Those hooligans, those English hooligans, don't got nothing against the Italian stallions right now. Okay, so right now they need to repay on what we need. We need more money in the transfer league. And the guy Cardinale, he said it already that we need money. So this game is big for our transfer budget. Okay, we could go from 45 million to 70 to 80 million. I like 70 to 80 million a lot more than 45 million. So this is the time that they need to pay us back. We pushed them over for the Scudetto because we filled out Sassuolo over there in Italy. We took over the whole damn stadium. So we like fans been doing their work. So now it's time for us big lights. And I just want to let the Premier League know, like, we're like one or two players away from being tough, being back. A right winger will pace like Leao, strong qualities like Leao, and a striker that can move. But today, Vinny, I think we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it down 1-0. And then Leao's, he's gonna put his name in the lights. He's gonna say, "Shut up forever, Gio." That's what he's gonna say.
I like it. I will say, for me personally, I think Leao will step up today. And it's not a thing of, that he's our best player. He hasn't been tip-top shape in the last couple of games, guys. Let's be honest. I'm going to go with Leao winning us this Champions League draw. That's how I feel. It is what it is, right? That's the way I think. And if Kajar starts, great. If he doesn't, Tomori, you've had a couple of bad games. We still believe in you, buddy. Hey, if I'm gonna believe in CDK after all this time and YouTube comments all they want, oh, it's a CDK bandwagon, whatever. Keep watching. That's the only thing I'm gonna say.
Tomori, Tonali are one yellow card away from suspension.
It's okay. We don't think. Can you be fucking positive for once? Jesus Christ, Fabio.
Never.
Rile us up, man. Who's your man of the match? Who's stepping up for you in your $4 million home there that you went from a shed to a beautiful living room?
Believe it, Vinny. Listen, my man of the match is. I'm gonna have to agree with you guys. It's got to be Leao. Leao needs to show up. He didn't play on the weekend, so you could see how much he's worth to the team. Now he's going to go out. He's going to produce the moment that matters, and we're going to get the victory 1-0 again. It's going to be the only goal. It will be Leao scoring. That's what I think. And the player we got to look out is, like you said, is Tomori. Tomori needs to come up big this game. He cannot look bad.
Peter says Magic Mike. Yeah, Magic Mike is another one, we're not thinking about. But yeah, Leao has to come up on this one. Mr. Positivity himself, Davey. What say you, man? Who's stepping up? Who's scoring?
The bench is going to have to step up. Because that's what I believe.
We have a bench?
Yes, we have a bench. Someone's
the
going to
guys
pop
that
up
usually
do
don't do anything. That's
Listen,
yeah.
From the articles I'm reading, Diaz is not 100% fit, so it's not 100% sure he is going to start. The suspensions are coming to play because I think Pioli is going to want to make sure that the best starting 11 are there. But if it's a risk of suspension and going to the next round with minus our best 11, Tonali and the Tomori, Benacer is not 100% yet. But who do I see stepping up? Who do I see taking it over? Obviously, it has to be Leao because he's our biggest threat against everybody. So yeah, I want him to step up. I want him to kill it, and I would like to see a surprise coming off the bench, someone that's fighting for a spot to make it more at ease. Like I said, I know I'm a broken record saying Adley, Listen, I just
He's
want
not on the Champions League squad.
No.
Stop talking
he's-
about
No,
Adley.
I think this is good. This is good. Adley's gonna come from the stands. He's
Oh,
gonna
he's
wait,
gonna
hold on
come
a
from
second.
the stands.
Hold on a second. You're telling me that
and then he's gonna
Adley is not a
play.
part of the.
No, he's
for
not part of
goal
the Champions
I
League.
didn't
This is
know that.
news from like 8 months ago, Davey. You want to be
Okay.
negative, but you don't know your fucking facts. Come
Well,
on,
I
buddy.
didn't know about that. But anyways,
We told
You
you
know
like
what?
before we
Fatherhood.
went on.
You're too bothered with fatherhood. You gotta check the news sometimes. You know.
Listen, the only thing I see from the news is negativity. So if you're pissed off about that, that's all I see.
We'll do one
Listen,
final
okay.
turn.
Layout to score. And I think the defense is going to continue doing the job they did against them last time. I hope they shut them down and good to go.
I like it.
Out
I
of
like it.
curiosity, guys, do you know who we would be facing when we advance?
It's a draw.
It's a
Another
draw. It's not the guy.
We
It's
could
not
be facing
PSG or
Inter
Real
because
Madrid. Okay.
Çalhanoğlu says he wants us because Inter already qualified. If
Would
you
you-
guys didn't know, yeah.
Would you
according
guys
to
rather
Hack.
face any? I wouldn't want to face an Italian team. Would you guys want to face an
I
Italian
would
team?
fucking take Inter right
Take
away and eat them up.
anybody.
Eat
Anybody.
mangiare crudo
Doesn't
crudo.
Meaning, I would
We
love to
play
take
different
Napoli.
when it's Tuesday and Wednesday.
Napoli,
baby,
mangia
alright?
crudo
Meaning,
crudo. I'ma eat
Napoli, I would
everybody.
love because if Napoli wins the Scudetto and we beat Napoli in Champions League,
Oh.
that would be beautiful.
Peter says
Vinny,
confirm.
Vinny,
I
I
opened it
I
up.
sent you in the WhatsApp group. I
Yes.
sent you the line.
All right, Vinny,
You got the
read
lineup, official
out,
lineup. Was I wrong? So we got, yeah, exactly what I had said. King Krunic is there. Chow is there. No Kajar. Kim
Kru-
is driving to work, gentlemen.
Krunic is in the
He's-
starting 11.
Who?
You're damn
Krunic-
right.
I'm not watching the game.
Okay. Kim, give
Vinny.
us some positive. Look, can you give Kim, the poor guy? He's driving to work. He's got the stress about the Champions League. He's got a job to do. He's security, guys. I'm not sure about security today, but Kim, I know you're live from the car. Give us your dark horse. Who's stepping up? Again, I'm going to repeat the starting lineup: Leao, Giroud, Diaz, Hernandez, Tonali, Krunic, Messias, Tomori, Chow, and Kalulu, and obviously Magic Mike. And that's what say you?
Look, I'm going to say the whole team step up, but if I'm going to name an individual, this one, it has to be Leao's game. I mean, if he wants the contract, if he wants the pay rise, this is the game. He has to do it. I mean, all Europe, all the world's watching this, and if he wants to prove his worth, this is the game. He's got to do it.
Guys, it's as simple as that. I love what Kim just said. It is his game. He needs to prove it. Why he deserves that pay raise. Why he will be considered a world-class player. Why we've waited 2 years, right, for him to perform. Gio, do you agree with Kim? Is it Leao's game? Maybe you see somebody else stepping up today.
Nah, I see Leao. I've been saying Leao for like since he got suspended for crying and stuff like that, on Taloy's red card. But to me, Vinny, a message to Pioli. I don't know if you're gonna see this. If Brahim Diaz is not fit, please have some fucking balls and take him out, even if it's in the 20th minute, bro. We already have Macias on the right wing back. That's a liability because he likes to give up a lot of balls in midfield. Please take him off because I know that he was dealing with knees issues and he can't last 90 minutes. Please do that. I'm looking for Pioli now. I'm looking for Pioli. You over here always thinking dirty, Fabio. Happy birthday to Fabio. Happy birthday to Fabio. We getting the 3 points. Oh, never mind. Not the 3 point. We advance into the next round.
You know what I'm going to do, gentlemen, because Fabio offered it. Whoever's commenting right now, who is going to join us, I'm going to leave this chat, but Fabio is going to continue. I got to start getting ready. I got people to meet, Milan Club Montreal. I got to make, if that old man shows up, guys, it's over. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to fucking record him. He fucking showed up the other time and he gave me the look from head to toe. And I said in Italian, what do you want? You miserabile. I told him, you miserable fuck. I don't give a shit. Respect your elders. Fuck them. Fuck them.
That's right.
Gentlemen,
I like it.
Gentlemen, I will say
Are you
today.
talking about the Sicilian guy?
Yeah, that's a piece of shit. Anyways,
Why
guys,
you
I
have
will
to
say
specify
this in
that?
closing. In closing, you might not like it, but I don't give a fuck. Messias is scoring.
Ooh! What a way to leave it. What a way to drop the mic. Messias is scoring. That's right, boys. In the middle of the week, if there's anybody that delivers, it's the FedEx man, all right? So
Fabio,
You
do
say
we do
what
an-
you
do-
want, Davey.
Fabio, do we do another bet? Not for you.
You know
I
what?
bet for
I
I
have
bet
to
for
say,
myself.
listen, before we do the bet, all right, for somebody who's as negative as you've become this season, 2 years ago, you had so much faith in Mario Mandzukic of all players,
Yeah, 'cause
but
he
you
has
hate a guy like Krunic, who I know you don't want to say, and there's two players that I'm going to point out that it's more like, look, this is how it is. Hold on, let me switch this for a second. If the big game is on the line, like they were at the end of last season, Krunic was a solid player to plug in and play whatever position you asked him to play. This is undoubtedly the biggest game of our season. We need to the implications of money and our future. Leao, that's why we like us harping on Leao needing to have the game. He really does, because he wants that money. It's so much is at stake for him. How can anybody say no to making a deal when he scores a Champions League goal, takes us to the next round? So if he can do it, him and Krunic, and as much as I've hated on the kid, and I don't like that we give him so much, but Diaz has been the better option. I want CDK to play just to get the experience, but from the last couple of games I've seen, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe this is a wash of a season, but for me, it just bothers me to like actually have him on the field in a super important game. Ibra's not on the list. They didn't put him in this round. Maybe the next one they'll actually put him on the roster, but he's not on the roster for this one. Neither is Adley. So it's like we have Ranks, we have some of these other guys. I haven't looked at it myself, but I heard Vinny repeat the thing. So what's your question, Dave? What were you going to say?
My bet is if Krunic scores, I'm buying a jersey of Krunic.
That's a wonderful thing.
That's
I would love that. Listen,
and I'll wear it on the next podcast, and I'll wear it, and I'll
Get
wear
the
it to
fourth
the end.
one.
Huh?
Get the fourth one.
The
As
fourth
much
one.
as I've hated on
all
it,
they have is small and medium. They don't have no large, no extra large. I tried.
you got to talk to Presidente. Don't worry, we'll find one. I saw a guy wearing it in person on the weekend, and it completely changed my mind. I thought, like, it's okay.
Is it the same material as the green one, that army green that they came out with?
I mean, I didn't touch the gentleman's shirt and shit.
No,
I mean, it felt like a normal. I think it was the authentic jersey.
Okay, because the army green, I got an extra large directly from Milan. I think it fits a smaller medium. I'm like, what extra large is this? Like, I put it on, my arms weren't even moving inside.
I know. I unfortunately understand that reference way too much. I've kept it strictly like when you're buying certain types of jerseys and stuff like that. You know, I've only been to Italy once, but that's where I bought my last jersey like that. But I like the jersey. Tonight, I think we're going to be playing in the green ones, I believe. Right?
I think
today they're going to be in their white. Yeah, today. Excuse me.
Okay, yeah. So it could be the white. It could be we could be playing. Actually, yeah.
No, we're not in white. They're going to be.
They're in white. So we could be playing our home, our red, or maybe our green.
Gio, do you have any idea? I mean, I thought I saw them in the green kits.
No, I haven't seen them. Hold on, let me go to Twitter right now.
Yeah, there's got to be pictures. Somebody in the chat definitely knows. If anybody knows what Milan's wearing today for their kit, let us know. But I'm excited, boys. I'm excited.
We're going black and red. We're going black
and red. All right, I like it. I mean, I'll put
it looks like it like that. You see?
Okay.
It looks like black shorts. You see?
Yeah. All right, no doubt.
That's good. Okay.
All right, let's go.
I'm happy. Let's do this. Hey,
man, shout out to Lautaro Martinez, for naming his baby Theo, okay? I mean, they Interistas feel that they we live rent-free in they heads. Nah, y'all living rent-free in our players' heads, all right? A lot of people hate on Theo, but, man, shout out to Lautaro Martinez for naming his son Theo.
Me, I'm convinced Lautaro Martinez is a closet Milan fan.
Listen, I take him on the team. I think
there's something about him. I don't know what it is, but I don't see him hating Milan as much as I think he respects Milan, not like the other guys. But I think Lautaro Martinez has a bit of respect for Milan compared to the rest of the Snakes.
I don't know. You guys think Giroud's going to have a good game today? Think he's going to straighten out finally?
If we could feed him, if we could get him the balls, the crucial balls that he usually gets, yeah, why not, man? I don't see him. I always see him in the critical spots. I always see him. But the only thing is the delivery has been really bad. Now we have Leao, we have Theo. It's just the right side, man. We have no one to give him anything from the right side. That's what sucks.
Yeah.
when we beat Tottenham, were we playing this formation, or was it we were playing our 4-3-3?
No, we were, but instead of Tomori, we had Chow on the
Kaya.
left, and we had
Yeah.
Kier in the middle. Yeah, and obviously we didn't have. Did we have Krunic?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. But anyways,
No.
The last, like I said, that last game.
All right, over under 15 minutes for Bakayoko Gio.
Oh God.
Oh, if we say we're down 1-0 and when we need to advance 1-0, we don't want to go to extra time. Who you gonna call? Bakayoko.
Bakayoko, baby.
Who you gonna call? Bakayoko. He hasn't played all year, but who you gonna call? Bakayoko. He'll give up the ball in the midfield so the other team can score a goal. Bakayoko. I don't know what the Pioli was drunk.
I have a funny feeling if Bakayoko gets back on the pitch, he's gonna get a red card. The last game he got on 5 minutes later, he almost got a red card with his studs up. Fucking moron.
If he needs to get in there and get a yellow, that's fine. But honestly,
a tactical foul, I have no problem with it. Putting your stubs up and almost costing us more, giving us more of a palpitations. No, that's not. No. I don't know what the hell happened to this guy, but he's just horrible.
Bakayoko's not on the roster either, so thank God.
He's not on the roster. So who is it? Is it
all right,
Pobega?
our backup, just so you guys know, it's Rebic, Origi, Di Ketelaere, Salamakis, Pobega, Benacer, Kier, Gabbia, Florenzi, Calabria, and Balotore.
Balotore is another one that's on. Yeah, Balotore is another one on the yellow card. It's Balotore, Tonali, and Tomori that have 1 yellow away from suspension. So, we'll see.
Listen,
we'll see
yellows and suspensions and shit like that. That shit don't matter. That's under the guys that you're gonna win the game. All right, and if they gotta get a yellow at some point to secure this game, I think we'll all make that fucking sacrifice.
For sure.
Do you guys feel like? Now I know Benacer is a little hurt still. That's why he's not starting. So they're going with Krunic. But I don't know. I'm starting to get the impression that maybe Benacer and Tonali were better when they were kind of being subbed in and out with a third midfielder that was, if not better than them, like exactly in the same quality in Kessie. So, like, we need to find a third midfielder to be able to rotate them in and out. Because sometimes I feel like playing them both at the same time is not necessarily their strength. A lot of times, you know, especially over a long season, you need to get one out and have the other kind of control the tempo of the game. The thing is that Benacer controls the game a little more than Tonali does. Benacer, the way he can go get the ball and distribute out and make passes. And
Benacer is very good with his feet. He cuts, he goes, and he gets.
And he's a better defender, I think, than Tonali.
Tonali always passes back. Every time he feels the pressure, he passes back. He doesn't know how to cut and fool the attack to get an open shot. That's always been. But that's why I miss.
He agrees with me. They don't work well together sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I miss Kessie so much. Kessie was oh my God, do I miss this guy, man? Because, like I said, if ever Benacer or Tonali ever did a bit of a mistake, Kessie was there to help them. Now, if one of the two make a mistake, it's kind of hard. They can't help each other. I find that they don't work. I actually agree 100%. They don't gel together.
What do you guys think? Let's just
touch
a little bit.
The bus is late, Fabio. The bus is late. The game probably gonna start like at 12:10, like it did.
The bus is late.
Yeah, the bus is late. They saying that the Milan bus is late, so might start delay like 10 minutes from like yesterday. So hopefully we don't get off the bus late and we come to play.
Oh my God, I hope that's not the case. Jesus Christ. But let's touch a little bit on the other game, guys, because I know we're all talking about Milan and we talked about Milan, but I just want to touch base because the other game is technically the biggest game, and we're going to be talking about the results later. So just want to get your point of view here, Davey, as well. Bayern Munich with the lead going into being home against PSG. Kind of what are your thoughts on that match?
On the Bayern Munich PSG, what are my thoughts?
Yeah. You have any thoughts? Who do you think is going to win, you know?
I'm not saying it's a one-man show. PSG obviously has the whole all-star thing, but the loss of Neymar has to hurt a bit. And I think that's gonna come into play because as much as they have Mbappe, they have Messi, they have Ramos, they have Hakimi, but now the whole Hakimi thing, I don't think he's playing, because the whole thing that came out about him.
Yeah, no, he can't be. He can't be playing.
So I think Bayern Munich has the slight advantage, not only talent wise, but psych.
Figu Butana says he's playing, but maybe this is not.
But his head's not going to be in the game, guaranteed. I'm sorry. I think Bayern Munich is going to have a psychological advantage, just with that fact that they have their basically the right and left flank out. But one of them playing with half a head because he has bigger issues at home, and the other one Neymar being out. Listen, you can never doubt PSG. Ramos especially is playing so well, and the defense is playing amazing. Then you have Messi and Messi and Mbappe playing so good too.
Yeah,
but I think Bayern Munich is going to advance because Bayern Munich is just a monster, man. I cannot deny them.
I don't know.
I feel Davey, have you seen their lineup? I don't know these guys. Stanisic at right back. The snitch of the year as Gunner and Delit, like they're federal informants, okay? Like these guys should work together. They should chop the soap together. They should do all that together. So Upamecano, Delit, Davies, okay, we know that. So Goretzka, Kimmich, they got Coleman, they got Musiala as right wing, left wing.
He's hell of a player.
Camp, and then Choupo-Moting.
For me, that's a hell of a team. They're fantastic. I'm never gonna take it away that. But Kimmich is the whole team, man. The whole team is just gels so well together. It's unbelievable. They always produce talents and they always get acquisitions. They're amazing. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound like a fanboy of Bayern Munich, but I have to respect their football. They're amazing.
No, I would. I said that I want to go there, right? Route, Davey. I said that I would want, like, if we get our stadium, we could do the same thing as Bayern Munich. And when Bayern Munich come against a Premier League club, they smoke them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They smack up Chelsea. They smack up Arsenal. 8-2 aggregates, 8-1 aggregates, so 10-2 aggregates. Like, it's crazy. So, like, shout out to them. No, I said it before. But we need the stadium because I think they make most of their money off the stadium and, their merchandise that sells out. I think they're either top one or top two.
Well, we'll see, man. They're getting pretty far in discussions about a new stadium for us, but hopefully it doesn't get killed. A couple of people in the chat, I just want to mention, they say, Hakimi is playing. Lab Gorilla is saying he thinks PSG is going to win it tonight. Honestly, when I was watching the first leg, there was a point when Mbappe comes on in the second half and the whole game changes. I mean, he should have scored a few goals. I think playing him from the start with Messi, that's a recipe you can't sleep on. But I like what Anthony said. He's trying to throw some jinx shit out there. Donnarumma, he's going to shit the bed tonight. All right. I mean, we'll see.
He cost the game against Real Madrid last year. He could do it again.
Yeah.
Fabio, I just want to say something like, hey, Vicario over there at Empoli, please do not go to Juventus. Please do not go over there, or else I'm going to have to jump off the hype train. Because, please do not go to Juventus. Go to Bayern Munich, make your life over there and stuff like that. I'd rather you go to Bayern Munich than fucking be with Juventus and shit. Because I know you're going to do excellent at Juve, and I don't want to see you. I don't want to have to be like a fake hater on you because I trust in you. Please, Ricardo, please.
Well, he thinks he's going to be the starter there. He's not going to come to our team when Mike Mignon's there.
No, I know. I never said my team. I wish we had Ricardo, fill in for 3 months because Mike Mignon.
I doubt her highly he'll go to Bayern Munich when they just got Sommer. So I doubt her highly they're going to be he's able to play. If he goes to Juventus,
for the love of God, come on.
I know I don't want him to go either, but chances are he'll get more playtime there. Hey, by the way, did you guys see that young kid from our youth squad that scored like 450 goals in like 70?
Yeah, he's good.
And he just played for the U19s, and he scored 2 goals for the U19.
And he's 14.
Yeah, he's 14 or 15.
Yeah, 14, 15. Yeah.
Someone tried to throw a name out like, he compared. The guy stops him. He goes, "You don't compare him to nobody. This kid's name is what he is, and that's all he's gonna be. Don't compare him." He says, "Don't compare him to number 10. Don't compare him to number 9. Don't compare." He didn't even say names. He just said, he said this kid's gonna be his own kid, no matter where he goes. And who praised them the most? Zlatan. Zlatan took him, and he goes, "This kid's got it." So let's hope we don't do an Aubameyang and send him out and never get him back. Let's keep him, and we kill and we destroy.
We gotta get a couple of really young studs, hopefully, in our academy. So when they're 17, 18, they could come up, be phenoms in the league, You know,
Yeah.
again, it's going to be hard to keep our players unless we're able to seriously pay 12, 13, 14 million per player for all stars. And you know, right now it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to do it, but we should do it for Leao. Get him his 7.5, 8 million, whatever he wants. If he does it tonight, at least lock him in so we have some control. If not, sell him for 140, 50 mil to a Premier League team. And
Do you think
let's steal the
Cardinale?
score.
Do you think Cardinale is holding out for the summer transfer to splash the cash? Maybe he's making it seem like he doesn't want to splash, doesn't want to renew. He's waiting for the summer.
I mean, he better do something, you know.
I know,
but
but
smash, like, I think we all can agree we're not going to compete for like crazy superstar names. It's not going to happen. But we need our guys to go out there, and when it's a difference of $1 or $2 million, you make the fucking deal happen. All right, like we don't want to hear, oh, it was 7 mil. They wanted 9. We couldn't come to an agreement. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, put it in some way in the contract. Give them the extra 2 mil if possibly it's a player that's going to fill a void. You can't compete on 2, 3 like levels without having serious roster depth. You need at least almost 2 full good squads to be able to beat and win multiple titles and compete for multiple titles. We don't have that. We barely have a starting 11. So let's get it together so we can fill in this extra void. Like players like Krunic have their place. Pobega, I don't know. He's had a couple of goals, but was it really worth keeping him? We couldn't have found somebody else for a little more value, sold him, turn a profit, spend a couple extra dollars here or there.
But Fabio, like me and Stevie P, like, you know, me with Pobega, I've always bigged him up, but me and Stevie P wanted to see him last year. You feel me? To see if he could wear the shirt. You know, the badge is fucking heavy, Fabio. Like, come on. It took like a dog in Zlatan to come and revive us, basically, you know. Nobody else could do it. Andre Silva couldn't do it. He was supposed to be the next becoming a CR7 in Portugal. A lot of young talents that came, and they thought they were going to do it.
Yeah, but young talent, not a generational talent.
Yeah,
that's what Zlatan is. He's not the greatest of all time, but he's a like top talent. When he's playing at the top of his game, he's top 5 in the world strikers. Having that mentality, and he's not a selfish guy. You know, he knew how to revive us. You're right.
Listen, 2 of the guys that we picked up and we got rid of are doing fantastic right now. Is Silva and Paqueta. They just needed time, and we didn't give him the time. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't see Silva do shit in Italy. Maybe him.
Not in Italy. I'm
exactly, but he's playing in the German league, in the Bundesliga. He seems to be doing good there.
He's doing good, and you know what? I'm not gonna say I'm not happy for the guy, but he need every player now. Unless you're a generational talent, you need time, no matter how good you could be. And we didn't give the time to Paqueta. We didn't give the time to Silva. Silva had a season and a half.
Paqueta had a bad coach, and it was
that too.
It wasn't the right spot, and then we gave up on him too early. But it's okay. You know, we can't get everybody. I'm a little upset that the only Brazilian we have is Macias. That's a bit embarrassing for Milan.
But he's not Brazilian, though, Fabio. He's not Brazilian. When you don't grow up playing balls in the favela, I don't care what the hell Timmy says that he's Brazilian or not. Like, that's a fucking lie, bro. I'm bringing out facts. Like, if you don't grow up playing in the favelas or on the street with no fucking
he was
shoes
playing
on and
on
shit
the
like
Italian
that,
streets.
delivering the favelas, motherfucker. They shooting in the favela, and you're like, oh shit, and then you still gotta score a goal, Fabio, you know, and shit like that. But to me, you know what, Primavera, I know a lot of people, because we're not playing good in Italy, but you could say like when our talents play in Europe, we shine. Like this kid Zeroli, he's tall as hell, so like, but he just need to start lifting weights and shit, getting some more pasta within him. You know, Cubius is another guy that, you know, he's a tank. He's ready to go. You know, Cuenca, you know, he has talent, but like what I'm seeing is Zeroli and Cuenca, like they just too skinny. Even Shaka Traore, like imagine like we put Shaka Traore right wing against a Premier League team, they're gonna send him into Rosette. You feel me? Into Tribuna with one little whoa shoot. You know, these guys need to start getting on that real pasta diet, get them carbs up. You feel me?
So you're saying that they're not eating fish and chips, right?
Yeah, no. They not. I don't know what they eating. They probably going vegan or something. I don't know. They need some protein. They need some pasta.
They have that
You know,
gluten-free pasta over there for them. The Primavera got to stay young and fit.
Who
But
do you guys,
anyway,
yeah.
who do you guys think we're gonna sub off for Macias? Is it gonna be Salamakers, or you think we're gonna go crazy with Calabria or what's his face? I'm not sure if things in the team right now. Origi, yeah, Origi, but Origi, man, he's horrible, man. He has no speed. He has no.
Origi is our guy for Giroud, so he can't play anywhere else.
Like, we really don't have an answer for anything. Like, even Calabria has been sitting out a lot. I'm sure it's playing in his head, and I would feel bad even putting him on, thinking he's more of a liability because he's gonna have so much more pressure now on him from taking away the badge of the captaincy and coming on as a sub. Oh, must be heartbreaking for the kid. But listen, it is what it is. We can't afford to make this kind of mistakes. What about his thing back? Is Florenzi healthy? But he's not on the squad. I think he's not,
on the bench. He's on the bench.
He's on the bench.
Yeah.
I see more grinta, more hustle from him than I do with Calabria and Salas-Makers.
No, Florenzi's there. He's there.
Yeah.
He is there.
He's as a sub.
Fuck, I would put him.
Ready to go. He ready to go. Let's get the Italian stallion up in there. Maybe he's.
I like Florenzi, man. He played well.
I would put him. I would
just like him because he signed your jersey, Fabio. Stop being a liar, dude. You shitted on Florenzi so many times. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Gio's out here telling bold-faced lies, ladies and gentlemen. Florenzi didn't sign my jersey, but he did take a picture.
Florenzi, like, he really earned my respect when he went up to Hakan. That's when you know who's a real man. He went up to him and told him, like, what the hell? Like, shout out Terry and stuff, man. Shout out Meadow. He picked us to lose because we didn't give him a cheers. Like, how can I give Chelsea cheers when you spent $600 million in 1 year? That's what you're supposed to do. That's the minimum. Advance to the next round next to a team that doesn't spend at least 1/4 of what you spend. They probably spend like 1/20th of what you spend. That's the minimum, Meadow.
Yeah, they do. I mean, listen, Chelsea handled their business. They made it through to the last round. Also, just want to touch base a little bit. We're going to talk more about it tonight on the show. But Benfica, Benfica laid a hurting yesterday. A hurting. Club Brugge. I guess they didn't use any of that CDK money, man.
I was watching a special on Benfica and Rui Costa. Did you ever guys see the biography of Rui Costa?
Yeah, I did. I think it's on Netflix. I saw it.
Yeah, it's phenomenal, man. This guy's loyalty to a club, to Benfica, even to Fiorentina, telling him to sell him so the team won't go bankrupt, then going into Milan, not taking a pay raise and everything, staying with the team. This guy's really, when you say loyal to the badge and loyal to the team, wow. And then he went back to Benfica, and he's the president
director,
now.
Right?
I think he made him $1 billion. I think he made him $1 billion in 5 years.
Wow.
And transfer fees.
And look at that. A Milan.
I don't know. Terry, ask Adrian. He says that they're always broke. Like, is somebody doing embezzlement? Somebody doing Ponzi schemes over there? Because how could you make the Champions League? You're making quarterfinals, sometimes.
How much did they sell Enzo Fernandez for?
That's what I'm saying. 120 mil. I think they're gonna 130 mil. They're gonna get like 90 to 100 of it. And like, I don't know, Benfica over there, I don't know. I need to check their books.
3 players they sold. Joao Felix for 120. The guy Nunez, not Nunez.
Nunez. Yeah.
Nunez to Liverpool, and now this guy that just left, Fernandez. It's almost $500 million they made in 3 players.
And we're losing people for free.
Imagine.
Oh my God! You know what, guys? I just gonna say that the big ups to them. I can't make fun of the English clubs this week. Gio knows 2 weeks ago I was dancing and laughing that nobody won the first round. Well, Chelsea turned that shit around yesterday, so they got that one. But we got to knock out Tottenham today. That's all I give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck.
Do you guys? There's a new rumor going around, and it's actually a positive rumor, but
what's this?
How you take that? They said that if Conte doesn't renew his contract, he would actually be open to come to Milan as a coach. Now, without his crazy salary, would you take him as a coach?
I mean, we got a project going right now. I'd give Pioli another year.
Because the only thing is Conte's going to
want players, and we're not going to be able to get it.
He's not going to be able to get unless they promise him they're going to get players and they're actually going to splurge the cash. Would you still want to see Conte as a coach for Milan?
I wouldn't be against it. I mean, he's a top flight coach.
But yeah,
You know?
then Gio's thinking of something to say.
The only Italian I want on my team is De Zerbi, but we're not paying his 15 million release costs. So I mean, that's out the question. I think
Well, we
he's
got
an
Tonali.
attacking coach.
Him and Calabria and Florentia are and Gapia, right? But he's never gonna get
No,
those.
man, he's the only Italian manager that I want.
Italian coach. He's talking about.
Yeah, De Zerbi.
No.
De Zerbi.
No,
I
De
like
Zerbi,
that.
De Zerbi, okay.
De Zerbi, I
And
like
I'm
De
glad
Zerbi.
he's doing good because
Franco De Zerbi, is that his name? What's his first name?
Francesco. I think.
Francesco, okay,
Yes,
yeah.
Francesco, yeah.
Francesco. But I'm just glad that
I thought
he's
you were
doing
gonna
this
say
thing.
The Last Dance, baby. I thought that's the only Italian you
Nah,
want to see.
right now, nah. Because Carlo, he said he want to go join national team, so I'm not gonna put him pressure on that. But I'm just glad that De Zerbi's doing good. I'm glad that he's doing good. And every week, Grant Souness has to have the biggest diarrhea because he said, "Who is this guy? Who is that?" And all that. It's the Italian stallion, the guy that took your wife last night. That's who De Zerbi is.
Jesus
Christ.
Fucking
Gio, that's real personal, man.
Gio's not like Gio's chose violence this morning, man. Come on.
No, because Grant Souness, he been talking a lot about Italians and stuff. You know what? Like, to me, like, they talk a lot of, I know the infrastructure and all that. Roberto, my bad. Both my bad. But I just been saying that like they've been dissing Italians that we dive in and we doing this and I just have to like that's why I asked sometimes in the VVP chat. I thought like Premier League English people who play in the English Premier League are built for tough, but I see them more diving than Olympic divers, and stuff like that. So I just encroachment because you had my hand a little bit on my wrist yesterday. That's what encroachment. Come on. But it is what it is, man. We got
a lot of haters, Gio. We have a lot of haters everywhere. Did you see Saki? Saki's been ripping into us every single game. He has been ripping Milan a new asshole every time. No matter if we win, we lose. If we win, he's ripping us. If we lose, he tears us 5 holes. He's like I don't know what the hell he has against Milan. He shouldn't have anything against Milan, but Jesus Christ. You think I'm Mr. Positivity? I'm Mr. Negativity. Look at this guy. It's Spalletti. Okay, yes, I would agree that he is the best coach right now. We'll see how far he does.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Even though we don't like it, he's not wrong.
Hey, listen, I'll never have anything against Spalletti. Never. Yeah.
Not after he shitted on Totti, the young Italian stallion, the greatest of all time Italian.
Listen, everyone knows.
No. People gonna get mad because I put him as the best Italian. They gonna get mad. They gonna say Gio.
Well, listen, the only way he's gonna earn my respect more is if he advances in the Champions League because Spalletti's been known for one thing. He's always been known for choking at the end. So let's see if he continues this with Serie A and Champions League. Like I said, I'm not like everyone else. I like to see Italians go far in the Champions League, even though it's on Milan. Milan will always be my number one team. But listen. Napoli's been 38 years. They haven't won a Champions League. They haven't won any championships at all. So hey, listen, if they go far in the Champions League, I'm happy. But Milan's first, and Milan better destroy them. I hope we get them next round though.
I don't just say Milan first. I say Milan only, and that's all that matters. All right.
I know. That's one thing we don't see eye to eye on, but I understand. I don't hold it against you. I am 100%. I understand what you're trying to say, but I do love because I just like having it back on. Hey, Andon, what's happening?
What's up, guys?
I like seeing Italian teams doing good in Champions League because it just puts more of a spotlight on us because it's always been Juventus for the past 10 years, and then before that was Milan and Juventus. Now to see a lot of teams going far, Italian teams, it is good for the Italians because it's gonna make also players want to come to Italy and play. That's the only thing. But do I want to see?
Made a valid point. All right. We just have to push back, all right? We don't want to root for those fucking snakes. But Andon, thank you for joining us, brother. Let's just get your idea.
Lab Gorilla is going crazy over there. Pioli is the best manager in the world. He can do no wrong by bringing tough youth. That new guy Bakayoko is doing so great.
Listen, who are you gonna call when you're in trouble? Bakayoko, all right? Andon, what do you think about today, man? Give us your thoughts about the game. How you feeling?
Well, I like Pioli's idea that he's trying because one thing that I noticed in this season especially, when Tonali and Benacer are playing together, the game is not good. They're not compatible to play together. So it's a very good decision to bench one of them and to play alongside Krunic, because Krunic gives a lot of different options in midfield rather than, I don't know. I just have that feeling that maybe for next season, Pioli should prepare Tonali to be Benacer backup and to search for two other midfielders with different characteristics. For today's game, it's very important not to play scared, but to try from start grab a quick goal, so we can be a little bit more comfortable. Because if Pioli makes a mistake defending for 90 minutes, we're gonna get trashed, because you cannot defend, especially not in England, for 90 minutes. It's the squad is looking good. Hope they recovered from that shock loss with Fiorentina.
Yeah.
It's a big European night, and basically we came to that point in the season. This is the most important game that we're gonna have, because we have no chances of winning the Scudetto, no chances of winning anything at all. Even top four is under question. So maybe proceeding in the Champions League is something that can save the season. It depends a lot of factors, and this game today, and hopefully next round, if we go through, will show if Pioli is the right man to stay at Milan, and the right man to guide them through next level, to European level. But we have to wait to see what happens first today.
I would agree, man. Perfectly put. Definitely, everything is
Well
riding
said,
on this
Anton.
game.
Well said.
Well, let's get a prediction from you, Anton. What do you think is going to be the score?
Sorry, Anton.
who's
Before
gonna
you
be the
go,
star?
guys, I have to get going. Forza Milan. I love you guys.
What's
I'll
up,
see you
Milan,
soon.
David? Thank you for
Take
always
care.
bringing your negativity. We'll turn it to positivity, baby.
Like I said, Andon, I'm not sure if you heard, but if Krunic scores, I'm buying a Milan jersey Krunic.
The fourth.
We're
Regardless,
gonna pray.
regardless how it goes in, he scores, I'm getting the thing. I'm getting the jersey. All right, guys. Ciao.
Thank you, David. Thank you. Peace out, brother. Forza Milan. I end on. Let's get a prediction
Just,
on
yeah.
you.
I'm looking at a 2-1 victory for Milan.
2-1 victory. Who do
Yeah.
you think is going to score?
Well, I have a feeling that maybe finally Origi will do something, at least in his career with Milan, just to prove why he's given that salary that he's given. And this is probably one of the last chances Origi to have to show that he deserves to stay at Milan.
Yeah, because I
for
think
example,
we're going to get rid of him if he doesn't do
Yeah.
anything.
if he comes in and does nothing again like always, he's gone. So this is one of his last games to be able to prove. And also, I'm expecting also big game from Leao, because it's time for him to play something at European level to justify the demands he has for the contract.
Yeah, I agree. It's a big game. This has become all about Leao. It's the
Yes.
Champions League night. Your money is on the line. The team's money progressing to the next stage is on the line. It's tailor-made for Leao masterclass night, and we all need it to happen. And most importantly, he needs it to happen.
And
All
also, what I think they should try, they should try more long shots, not to try to work the ball into the box, because Fraser Foster is not that good of a goalkeeper. That's our advantage. We have our starting goalkeeper back on goal. They don't have it. So probably we should try to expose a little bit of that, because we're not that good in transition game. We're not that good getting the ball into the box.
Yeah.
When that doesn't work, they should try a little bit of long shots. Something will go in.
Well, that's why I'm thinking right now. Like let's read this comment here, Gio. Man, all the English fans are trashing Serie A teams, saying Milan would get destroyed by Spurs just to shut them up. After today's match, Spurs and never had the quality compared to Milan. Forza Milan. Listen. Everybody's always talking shit. The English Premier League and all their fans teams, for them, that they're the top of the line. That's what they think. So let's knock one out. Chelsea got through. Let's knock out Spurs. One less London team out of there. Gio, any thoughts about the game, G? That you haven't touched base, that you want to talk to Anton?
It's just the game is gonna be delayed 10 minutes like yesterday. So like I said, like hopefully we come out the bus. You know what I'm starting to think, this is these English teams' tactics, making sure that we don't start off time, throwing the game plan off, because we are, like, regardless of having Giroud and stuff like that, we are a young team, Fabio. Like, let's be honest. So like they
Not
try to
much
do
Champions
shady ass
League,
shit, you know.
history.
They trying to play mind games and stuff like that. So I really 2 days back to back, that shouldn't happen. Like they should have the police and everybody ready to move everybody because it was in the same city, it's in London. So to me, Fabio, they play mind games, but we need to play them mind games. To me, 10 minutes is a lot of time, but it is what it is. Fabio, I'm gonna probably eat pretty good right now and stuff like
Hell
that.
yeah,
But
me too. Get myself a nice drink going.
where
We
are
still
you,
got-
Fabio?
I'm in my shed now. Now I moved back. I dropped the green screen. I put the wall down. The defense was the wall. The luxury, that's where Leao's going to be living. And now you're back with me. All right. This is the Tatarusano life. We're out in the shed. We're not starting. This is how we are. But we're going to move into the house. We're going to get everything ready, get some drinks, get some popcorn, get ourselves ready. Anton, you're going to be watching at home as well? Gio's
Yeah, at
doing
home.
2 things at once.
Nah, at home. I just came back from work, so I don't have the energy to go out
Wonderful.
and watch it. Yeah.
Awesome. Gio, you're going to have one eye on your computer, one eye on the television?
Man, I'm gonna do that. It is what it is, man. So we're gonna have one eye on the computer, one eye on the thing.
By the way,
What-
I love that jersey, that classic black jersey Joe is wearing. I hope one day they should try to bring something like that. It's a classic.
I mean,
what year
they-
is that one?
96, 97, or 97,
something
98,
like
not too sure. But to me, you know what? Adidas is doing a lot of those like 2 years back to back. I mean, I don't know if Puma wants to do it. They'll only do it for Manchester City and Dortmund and stuff like that. You know, they're not giving us anything. So
I think the black should be like our permanent third kit. I
Yes.
love the black. It should be like a black jersey. You have the white jersey always the way, and the red and black is our home. Like, to me, I don't know why they even mess with it with these green and blue and other colors. Like, Milan belongs in black or white or the stripes. That's it. But, and let me. Is anybody you're hoping from this starting lineup give you a little worry about? Do you think Chow's going to play well? We got Tamori. He's been kind of
Well,
rough the last couple of games, especially in the Champions League. Hopefully he has a good performance.
To be honest, what I have done a little bit differently for the team, there are 2 positions that I would consider to do a little bit different. First one is Kjaer instead of Tomori, because Kjaer had a superb first game. He
Yeah.
closed down Kane perfectly. And the other thing with Tomori, he's going to be under very big pressure playing in England, especially after the bad game and all that pressure that he wanting to play for the England squad. Now is going to play again. Technically, his home crowd, it's England, so it's going to be a very, very difficult game for him. I would love to, for example, instead of him to play Kjaer, and another position that I would change is I think Salamakers is more suited for this kind of game than Messias to play against Tottenham. Those are probably the 2 changes I would make.
Well,
But
hopefully FedEx delivers on Wednesday night, because that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
All right. I don't care what Gio says. He's not DHL no more. The guy scored. He's got a promotion. You got to give him some respect. Tonight he's trying to get that promotion. What's above FedEx, G? What are we going? Is it the Amazon driver? He's gonna be
Amazon, because they get to you the next day. You feel me? They get to you the next
I
day.
like it. We're gonna go Amazon Prime next, so he's gonna get up there. He's gonna deliver tonight. That's what some people believe. All right. A lot of people believe, both Messis are gonna score in each game. So we have our Messi ass and Messi in the other game. Maybe we'll score for PSG. Who knows? But you guys have any kind of final thoughts before we wrap it up a little bit? I mean, we still have the fact that they're delaying it even longer. We have even more time to chill out before we get ready.
Yeah, as I said, it's a very important game to not to play scared. That's very important. Not to go big, because again, I know we are saying this for 3 years. It's a young squad. It's not a young squad. They have been playing for 3 years together. We cannot use that excuse anymore. That excuse has passed for the past 2 seasons. So they have to show a little bit maturity. They have to show why they're champions of Italy still. They're the running champions. And this is very important also for our finances. It's very important to have that extra money, especially for the summer market. A lot will depend on this game, because if we go through this game, we have a very good chances even playing in the semifinal in the Champions League, which will be huge for a team like Milan, not playing that many years in the Champions League and getting to the semifinal. So hopefully, also, as well as I said, it's very important for the big players to perform, to show why they are the big players at Milan. Specifically, I'm speaking about Theo and Leao. They will have a lot of space of playing. Spurs is not that good of a team defensively, but we also have to be very aware of their attack. And Spurs is a different thing this season when they play at home. It's totally different from what they play away. So hopefully, also, also what I'm hoping is Pioli not to make any kind of stupid mistakes he makes,
Yeah, very
because
true.
I still cannot understand what does Bakayoko bring to the team to play him after 1 year
Well,
not playing.
No,
him.
no, I know, but he's not in this game. Him
Understand.
and the other
I'm
guy
saying-
Adley are not even
I
involved
know,
in this
but
contest tonight.
I'm saying I want Pioli to avoid those kind of decisions in this game.
No,
because
I
it's
understand, but listen, there was a kid somewhere in California who's extremely happy when he saw Bakayoko come into the game. So we got to just say, for him, that's who it was for. You know, Bakayoko's got to get the few minutes before they trigger anything on the contract. And what better time to make that California kid smile? So that's why they put him in. Who are you going to call? You go call Bakayoko. That's it. That's how it is. But let me ask your just your opinion on the other game, because we didn't get to ask you. PSG going and playing in Bayern Munich. What's your thoughts on this one? Bayern's got the 1-0 lead.
Well, first of all, I think it's a huge handicap that Neymar is not playing for PSG. It's a
Definitely.
huge loss for them, and Bayern is it's a very dangerous team, especially with the results from the first game. And to be honest, Donnarumma is not playing that great in PSG.
No.
He's cracking sometimes under the pressure, and this will be a huge game for him as well. But again, we have to take in consideration PSG has Messi, has Mbappe, which they can decide the game with just one move. But I still think that Bayern currently has too much for PSG without Neymar.
I agree. I think Bayern's just a better overall squad. They're playing better,
They're
but
better balanced. And
they have
from
two
what
of
I
the best
saw-
players in the world leading their strike team. So anything can happen. I felt in the first leg that when Mbappe came on, they really had a lot of chances and they could have tied the game. So why not do the same today and take the lead? So I would be very surprised if they don't get. I mean, for sure, I think PSG is getting on the board. Whether they're going to win the game, I don't know. But what's your thoughts on Bayern as a team? You think they're going to make it through?
Well, Bayern is a very, very compact team. They're basically covered in every single position they have. They have good players everywhere, and especially with the addition of Cancelo to their team, which I was really surprised.
Well, he's already
not starting.
complaining. You heard? He's already complaining about his game time.
Yes, and I saw today he's not even starting. So it's a little bit confusing, but still, even without that, I think currently Bayern just have a little bit too much for everybody. I think probably Bayern are the one team that can upset Real Madrid in this competition.
That'd be nice if Bayern goes through and then they play Real Madrid next. That would be. Let's get clear out PSG, possibly beat Real Madrid, give us a chance to get through. I don't know. To me, I think you never sleep on PSG, but it seems like Bayern
No.
is a more.
It's not gonna be
team.
easy at all. The game can go either way, especially when you have Messi in the team after that World Cup, after the way he plays. It just it's just a question. What's his motivation? Because Messi won everything already.
Yeah.
Basically, he completed world football. It depends on what kind of motivation he will have.
No, I think he will. I mean, losing the World Cup final, I think Mbappe is going to be wanting to show out and get them through.
But Mbappe, yes, but I'm thinking about Messi. Messi is just a different.
Yeah,
breed.
but Messi's just always. Yeah, it doesn't matter that he just won. He'll still put out an unbelievable performance, and I think I could see them winning. Man, I know everybody wants PSG to get bounced just because they spent too much money, but.
One problem PSG has is their midfield, because sometimes when I see what kind of midfield they play, I'm just baffled. The team with that many good players and that
They're playing a 3-5-2. It says with Ferretti and oh yeah, I'm ready for Milan, baby. I just got to mess up. Let me ask you guys this question since it came in the chat.
And
Do we think
you know
Pobega is going to replace
Stankovic?
Kunic? Huh?
You know who that is?
Who?
Stanisic from Bayern Munich. I ain't never heard of him. I ain't never seen him.
Oh yeah, he. I think
He's
he
good. He's
plays-
okay because to be starting a big game, that usually should be Pavard, right?
Yes, on the right, Pavard. Yeah, he's one of the youngsters Bayern promoted. I think in the last 2 seasons, and he has a very, especially for his age, he has a very good playing time.
Okay, because Matsurari not starting, like I don't understand. Like I think Bayern think this game is won. Musiala as a left winger. I don't understand that. He's like a 10, right?
Yeah, but he can play on the wing. I think the good thing about the Bayern front, I think the players playing
Gnabry,
behind,
Sané on the bench. I don't know about that.
all the players playing behind Choupo-Moting, they can change positions. They can play anywhere in the attack. So even though if we see,
Imagine like we had this bench. Milan had this bench. Imagine
I know.
Sané, Mane, Gnabry, Gravenberch, Matsurari, and Cancelo. Imagine we had that coming off the bench. I'm sick right now. I didn't even know Bayern had all that quality on the bench.
as I said, they're stacked. They're very stacked.
They're stacked. They're not like us.
And they
We're
have
not penny pinching,
Ibrahimovic. And they have Ibrahimovic on the
yeah,
bench.
I know. I saw that. Oh man, but yeah, that's we're gonna be talking more about it tonight on the show after we obviously see. We're gonna get to watch like basically 10 minutes of the game because we have to wait for Milan to get through with their bus and have this situation where they're gonna start a little late again. But listen, it's all right. It's all right. More time to get your drinks, get your food, get ready. For some of us over here in North America, it's lunchtime, so we got to get ourselves together. Like Andon, it's time for dinner. He's home from work. Other people, like our friend Kim, driving to work. Poor guy, gonna have to watch the game as work starts. So I'm excited, boys. This is a big day. 20 million on the line, possibly 7-8 million a year for Leao on the line. I mean, this is the biggest game of our season, and I couldn't do it from work. Gio working from home today.
Fabio,
Yes.
Like, this is the dumbest shit I ever heard. I said Milan Dectors were left inspired after the tour of Tottenham Hotspur Stadium ahead of their Champions League. Like, what you inspired of? I know the stadium is new, but they ain't got no trophies. What inspiration could you get?
Listen, Gio. No, I hear what you're saying, but let's not talk shit. All right?
No, they don't have no trophy. That's not talking shit.
Yeah, well, you know what?
And
they don't have no trophy. Yes, they don't. But I'm just gonna say, we got to go into their house and get the victory first. Don't put this bad juju out there saying they ain't got no trophies. You know what they got? They got a fucking owner willing to spend money. That's what we don't have.
I think they're referring to the stadium because the new Tottenham Stadium is very beautiful. It's a new modern stadium. It's very beautiful.
And if you've ever been to the San Siro, it's nothing to write home about. All right. Besides the fact that it's our stadium, it's pretty run down and completely outdated. That's why we need a new stadium.
25-minute delay. Nah,
25 minute? I thought it was 10 minute now.
Yeah, that's a huge problem for Milan as well. They need to fix the stadium situation immediately.
Yeah, that's we need that money. We need our own stadium. The San Siro is beautiful. And listen, once the San Siro we have breaking ground on any new property that we're going to be putting the new stadium, there's going to be a mess. We all have to get together, pick a game, pick a week, and say this week, whatever it's going to be. Everybody, if you want to be there, meet up there. Some people, get tickets however you can. But we have a big Milan Weekly podcast gathering there. Boys from Dublin, of course, will be there. People from the States, from Canada. This is what we got to do. If it ever happens, there's going to be a big movement. So watch out. Watch out. There's a big thing tomorrow night I want to mention for the people listening. If you're on Twitch, we're going to have the Milan Foundation FIFA tournament going on tomorrow, so you can't miss it. Our boy Presidente, you hear about him. He's going to be there. He's going to be playing, representing our channel in this FIFA tournament. So if you can, check it out. It's going to be put on Twitter tomorrow. And then, of course, the link to Twitch. So if you have Twitch and you want to be there, this is like a pay-per-view. You cannot miss it. Yeah, it said 30 minutes, G. 30 minutes. So it's 10 minutes after. So it says the game. They're on the field. They're doing their warm-up exercises. It's going to be like a 3:10 start for us. So 9. Are you 6 hours ahead? Are you the same time, Andon?
Same time as the game.
All right,
Same
so
time.
you're at 9:10. So
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. That sounds like beer o'clock or drink o'clock or whatever you want, you know? Gio, you're going to be drinking on the job today? Don't lie. Tell us the truth. Put your mic on.
Nah, Fabio, I'm gonna be eating on the job right now.
Okay,
so
okay.
it is what it is. But
What's
I
on
just
the
wanna
lunch
say,
menu? What's on the lunch menu?
I'm gonna make some bacon, egg, and cheese right now. Something real
Ooh,
quick.
Okay, look at you, New Yorker. All right.
Yeah. All right, then, Fabio. Well, I'll see you later tonight.
All right,
man.
Andon, listen, thank you for joining us. Everybody
for
who's in
having
the
me.
chat, we appreciate it. And check us out tonight on Milan Weekly Podcast channel. Milan Coast to Coast, 9:15 tonight. Andon, Forza Milan, baby. Let's
Forza
get this
Milan.
one. Let's get this win. Peace out, everybody.